Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll start with a new topic, that is the exponents. We'll see the part 1 of it. So let us see, before starting the exercise, let us see some of the laws which are very important. If you don't know the laws, you won't be able to solve the problem. So here a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n. So this is the base and this is the power, or we can also call this the exponent. That is, whenever there is a multiplication, we add it. That will be a raised to m plus n. Now a raised to m divided by a raised to n. So again, this is the base when it is divided. So the base is going to stay the same. So this is going, you have to subtract, that is m minus n. Now a raised to m and the whole, this one raised to n. So here you have to multiply. So a raised to mn. When we write mn means that is a multiplied by n. Again, now you can see here a raised to m into b raised to m. Here you can see the power is, or we can also call as the index. This is same and the base is different. So what will you do? You are going to multiply the base. So that is going to be ab, and this you are going to write it on the ones, but putting a bracket. Otherwise, you just, if you write like this, that shows that this m is just for this one and not for this one. So the bracket is important. So it says that this m is for this as well as this one. Now here again you can see a raised to m divided by b raised to n. So you can see the power is the same, the base is different. So what you can write here, this you can divide it, but this you can write it only once. So that is same as, we can see a raised to m divided by b raised to n. So be careful with this, both of them. Now here a raised to minus m. So this is a negative power. So what we can do, always you have to make it to positive. So that is going to be the reciprocal. So a 1 by a raised to, so this becomes positive. Now here this is also one of the important one. A raised to 0 is 1. So even if you are writing a 100 raised to, this is in place of a, if it is 100 raised to 0 is also going to be any number, it's always going to be 1. And there is one more law what we can write here. We can also write here a raised to 1, that is going to be a. So here what we can do, this a means if it is 3 raised to 1, so that is going to be 3. So any number here, it's going to be the same. So you can add this one as. So these are the laws, these are, you have to remember. Now here we'll start with the exercise 2.1. Express the following with a positive index. Now you can see 6 raised to minus 9. Minus 9, because this is negative, you have to make it to positive. So that is going to be 1 by 6 raised to 9. Again here, this is negative, so that will be 1 by 4 raised to 11. Now in such case, because now this is in fraction, so, and the index is negative 1. So what you have to do, we have to flip over this one. So this is going to be 4 by 3 raised to, so this becomes positive, this is 5. Again here, minus 4 by 7 raised to, here is minus 12. So what you can write for this one, see here, this minus, if it is minus divided by plus also is minus, or if it is plus divided by minus also is minus. So we can also, when we flip over for this one, because we want to make it to this one, we can also write a minus 7 by 4 instead of writing 7 by minus 4. But now see here, this is 12. So 12 is an even number. So whatever the number is, now suppose I'm writing a 1 raised to 12. So that is going to be 1. So now this is negative sign, because, and this is an even number. So what will I do? This negative sign. So I'll just say whenever there is minus means that is going to be minus 1. Because see, if I'm writing a minus 3, that will be minus 1 into 3. So now here, so this minus 1 and this is raised to 12 means this will be for minus 1 as well. This 12 will be same, and this will be 7 by 4 raised to, this whole part 7 by 4 raised to 12. So now you know minus 1 raised to 12 means wherever there is an even number, even this is negative, it becomes to positive. If it was minus 1 raised to 13, here this is an odd number, so that is going to be minus 1. But if you have a even number here, so that is always going to be positive. So this is going to be 1. So 1 into this one, so that stays the same. So the answer is 7 by 4 raised to 12. So hope this part is clear to you. Now here is minus 13. So what will you do? You are going to flip over this one. So 10 by 19, so 10 by 9 raised to 13. Now see here, this is the blank given. 5 raised to minus 7 divided by 5 is what with a positive index. You have to write the index should be positive. So now see here, directly we cannot write this one. This is the answer, but I showed the working over here. So see here, the same thing. This 5 means there is the index is going to be 1. So what we can write here? Minus 7. This is division. We have seen a by this one. This is m minus 1. So this thing can be also written as this way. That will be a raised to m minus 1. So this division and this division both is the same. So here in place of this we can write here 1. So now the rule is 5 raised to minus 7 m minus n. That will be a raised to m minus n. So this will be minus 7 minus 1. So here you are going to add it. Minus 7 minus 1 means that is going to be 8. Minus 8. So now we want a positive index. So what will you do? To make it to positive, you have to write 1 by 5 raised to 8. So 1 by 5 raised to 8 is the answer. Now they said here 625 raised to 3 with base 5. So now here with base 5 means how can you write here? For 625 we can make it to 5 raised to 4. How I'll show you. You can take the factors of 625. So this goes with 5. It doesn't go with any other number. 5 ones are, 5 twos are, and 5 fives are. 5 twos are, 5 fives are, 5 fives are, and 5 ones are. So you can see how many 5s are here. These are the factors. So 5 is to 4 and this is 3. So now you know the rule for this one. A raised to m raised to n, this you are going to multiply it, mn. So this is going to be 4 3s are 12. So the rules are very important that you have to make the rules perfect. So this is going to be, the answer is going to be 5 raised to 12. So now this will be again, this is a raised to m into n, that will be mn. So this is going to be minus 14, or this to make it to positive, you can also write as 1 by 3 raised to 14. Now 8 raised to 3 is the multiplicative index of, multiplicative means you have to take the opposite of this one. 3 will be 8 raised to minus 3. Now look at here, 10 raised to 100 divided by 10 is the same as, so now this is here, this is the working. 10 raised to 100 divided by 10 raised to, here we can write 1. So now this is divide means a raised to m minus n. So this will be 100 minus 1. So this is going to be 10 raised to 99. This is the answer. Write the following numbers in exponential form. So exponential form is 64. So what is the easiest method? One of the easiest method is you have to take the factors of it. So now always go with the lowest number when you take the factors. So 232, 216, 28, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, and 2 1s are. So how many 2s we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is, this is in the exponential form, 2 raised to 6. Now this is 1 by 243. So we'll take the factors of 243. It doesn't go with 2 because this unit place is 3. So 3 81s are, 3 27s are, 3 9s are, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are. So we have 5 times 3. So we can write a 1 by 3 raised to 5. So here 125 by 8. So now this minus, now let us get this outside. So 125 means you can write a 125 if we take the factors of this one. 5. This goes with 5. 5 2s are, 5 5s are, 5 5s are, and 5 1s are. So that is going to be 5 raised to 3. And 8, you know, the factors of 8 will be 2 2s, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, and 2 1s are. This also is going to be 3. So what we can write here, common we can write here, because this also 5 into 5 into 5, and this is also 2 into 2 into 2. So this is going to be 5 cube, and this will be 2 cube. So we can make it this we can write common. 5 by 2 raised to 3 means this shows that this into this one. So this is the answer. Now you will take the factors of 1, 2, 9, 6. So these are the factors. So now what you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times we have 2, and here 3 also we have 4 times. So what we can make it to, make it smaller. So we can put here this one. So what it is going to be, 6, 3 2s are 6, 6, that is going to be 4 times. Now here for 16. For 16, if we take the factors of 16, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, and 2 1s are. So we have 4 times 2. And for 81, this doesn't go with 2, so we will give 3, 3 9s are, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are. This also is 4 times 3. So what we can write here, both are 4 times the same. So we can write here 2 by 3 raised to 4. Now for 625, so these are the factors of 625, and 256, these are the factors of 256. So this is 4 times, but here you can see 2, this is 8 times. So what we can do, we can also, we can make this also, we want group of 4. So we can make it 2, we can combine it, so it will be 4 raised to 4 is going to be 256. So what we can write here, 5 raised to 4, and this is going to be 4 raised to 4. So that will be 5 by 4 raised to 4. Now this is minus 81 by 16. So we can also keep this minus here. Now let us see for 81. These are the factors of 81. And for 16, that is going to be 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, and 2 1s are. So again, this also is 4. So we can write here. For this one, we can write here 3 by 2. And this whole thing is going to be raised to 4 because these are 4 times. Now again for this one, same for this, that is going to be 216. Now let us keep that minus at the side. For this one, we can do one thing for the previous problem. We can also keep here minus 1 if you wanted to make it to the base as positive. Minus 1 raised to 4, and this is going to be multiplied by 3 by 2 raised to 4. So you know, now this is an even number, so this is going to be 1. So minus 1 is going to be 1 because this is an even number, and this is going to stay the same. That will be, so the answer should be, you can also write it this way. So 1 into 3 by 2 raised to 4. So it can be 3 by 2 raised to 4. So for here, for 216, these are the factors of it. And 343, these are the factors. So now you can see these are 3 times, but this is 1, 2, 3. 2 are 3 times, and this 3 is 3 times. So what we can do, we can combine it. This into this into this, and this is, so it becomes 3. So it will be 3 2s are 6. Hope this part is clear. So that will be 6 into 6 into 6 is going to be 216. So for this one, you can write here 6 cube, and for this one, you can write a 7 cube. So that is going to be minus 6 by 7 is to 3. So for this one, we cannot change like what we did for this one. It will be the same, what even if we are doing this step, it is going to be the same. Why? Because the index is the odd number. So it is not going to make, if you're writing like this, same as what we have written here. So you know, because this is a odd number, that is going to be minus 1. And again, 6 by 7 is going to be 3. So that will be minus 6 by 7 raised to 3. So that doesn't make any sense. So we have to keep as it is because this is a odd number. Find the value of 2 raised to minus 3, and this is because this is a negative. Let us make it to positive first. So 1 by 2 raised to 3, and now you know this is cube and this is not 6 because many of them say that is 2 raised to 3, that is 6. This is just 2 into 3 is 6, which is wrong. So actually 2 raised to 3 means 2 is multiplied 3 times. So that will be 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So 1 by 8. Now again here, as I said earlier, this is an even number because now this is negative, this is an even number. So that negative, if I'm writing like this is 1, 2, 3, 4 times negative sign. So whenever there is a even number, so this becomes positive. So we have to just neglect the sign over here and just make it to 3 raised to 4 means you have to multiply this 4 times. 3 is a 9, 9 to 27, and 27 is a 81. For this one, we can write first thing, what will you do? Now we have to make this to positive. So you will take the CA minus 5 means we can write a minus 5 by 1. Actually in the denominator is 1. So what we can do, we can flip over this one. So that is going to be minus 1 by 5. And so this becomes positive. So now if we are writing here, this minus let us keep as it is. So this will be 1 raised to 3, that is going to be 1, and 5 raised to 3, 5 into 5 into 5, which is 125. So the answer is minus 1 by 125. Now here, this is actually this into this. So 1 raised to 5 means that is going to be 1, means 1 you are multiplying 5 times, that is also going to be 1. So that doesn't make any sense writing something else but just 1. And here 2 raised to 5, that will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So that will be 32. Now here, now this is a negative one, let us make it to positive. So this will get flip over, so that will be 3 by 1, that is going to be 3, and this becomes positive, this will be. So now again this is not 9, but 3 into 3 into 3, that is a multiple of it, so this will be 27. Now here they said which is larger, this or this one. So now you can see even this is different, and here there is 10 raised to 19 and this is 10 raised to 20. So what we can do here, now we'll see the power. This is 10 raised to 19 and 20. So we'll see the bigger number power first. So this is 10 raised to 20. So along with this one, we'll take 3 into 10 raised to 20, can be also written as for this one, because this 20 means if we wanted to make it to 19, so what we can do, this one 19 and this 10 raised to 1 means this both when you add, see here we have the rule a raised to m into a raised to n, that is going to be a raised to m plus n. So if we use this rule over here, so it is going to be the same as 10 raised to 20, and this 3 stays the same. So we can use this rule, but I'll tell you then it becomes easier to see which is the larger number. So we can write this as 3 into 10 into 10 raised to 19. So this will be 3 times 30 into 10 raised to 19. So we will write here 30 into 10 raised to 19. We got now this as 19 and this also is 19. So what we'll write here, 30 into 10 raised to 19. This is greater than 28 into 10 raised to 19. But the original one is not 30, but it is 3 into 10 raised to 20. And this we got, for this one, we got this as answer. So we'll write it in the original form. So for this one, so that is 3 into 10 raised to 20 is greater than 28 into 10 raised to 19. Now we'll see between this one which is greater. So now you can see here this is minus 12 and this is minus 13. So now what will you do? First, this will take this 10 raised to 8 into 10 raised to minus 13, and that will bring it in this one in 10 raised to minus 12. So what, minus 13 can be also written as in this form. So minus 1 into minus this one 10 raised to minus 1 into 10 raised to minus 12, because now this base is 10 raised to 10 minus 1 minus 12. Why? Because this is multiplication. We have the rule a raised to m into a raised to n, that will be a raised to m plus n. So we can, now you know this minus 1 minus 12 means when you're adding it, it comes to minus 13. So this, if you are writing in this form, so now what will you do? This stays the same. 10 raised to minus 1 can be written as 1 by 10. This stays the same. So now this we can write as 8 by 10 into 10 raised to minus 12. So this will be what? Because why? This we are keeping it separately because it should be the same as like this one. So now 8 by 10 will be 0.8 into 10 raised to minus 12. So when you are looking at this numbers, 2 point here, 0.8 now because you got this the same. So when you compare this and this one, so which is the bigger number? 2 into 2 or 0.8, so 2. So what we can write here? 2 into 10 raised to minus 12 is greater than 0.8 into 10 raised to minus 12. But now this is not 0.8 into 10 raised to 12 is not the original one. This is same as this one. So for this one, what we can write in this form. So that is here. So this is the answer. So we can say 2 into 10 raised to minus 12 is greater than 8 into 10 raised to minus 13. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification of other parts. Thank you.